What's up, model building community YouTube? This is Mike coming from the workbench with a completed project. A long time in completion of this project. Yeah, this is for appreciation build for Classic Plastics 101 Chris Cortell. It's a 1969 GTX convertible by AMT 125th. Oh, it turned out really nice considering all the trouble I had with my painting. Huh. Thought I would learn this stuff by now, but I ran into some hiccups. But all in all, after, like I said, finally getting back on it after just basically losing the desire to build, and just got tangled up with life and different things going on. But hopefully I can, get back into the swing of things, which I feel like I am. But this is for a long time coming. Chris Cortell's Appreciation build, Classic Plastics 101. And I want to apologize for being so late with it. It's just, I got one of those ruts and I just couldn't get out of it. But I got it now, and my goal is to complete some more projects and put out more videos and just get back into it, because I really do enjoy doing this. It's just, certain things, like I said, I do some life changes around and life issues, but nothing too major. So, well, thank Mr. Chris Cortell for what he provided to the community and what he still provides for the community. It's just unprecedented, and I've learned a lot of techniques and a lot of building tips that man has put out there and for the community, and such a wonderful community on top of that, all the way around. And his contributions was just off the chain. And this car here, like I said, this is for his appreciation, and I want to thank him. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just excited the way this thing turned out, considering I've painted it probably, this particular one, 3 or 4 times. I got 2 bodies. I painted this one probably 3 or 4 times. The last paint job I had to do, I just about had the car finished, and I was using my Molotov pen doing this chrome, and it slipped. I can't remember if it's this side or that side. Anyway, my right hand just, I was intense and trying, it just went numb, and all of a sudden the pen just, it smeared the chrome paint. I said, oh. Anyway, I couldn't get it to clear out. I couldn't get it to move out. It just, anyway, it made a disaster out of the body. So what I went back and done was used a Sharpie to do that molding with. I was a little more steady with it, and put the molding back on there with Sharpie. Now the window molding on frame and stuff was done with the Molotov pen. And if you look in the interior, I'll zoom in on the interior. I did trim the interior with a Molotov pen. Door handles, the door molding, chrome. The GTX was more of a luxury, or more pizzazz than the Roadrunner. It comes standard with a 440, where the Roadrunner standard was 383, so forth and so on. We had wood grain, simulated wood grain trim, like I tried to emulate there. I think I've mentioned in a previous video how I done that. But just simple techniques. I did flock the interior. It's hard to see the floorboards, but I did use some flocking. And But this particular GTX came standard with a Hemi, so, and which I got, it's fairly detailed too. Like I said, this AMT, as far as is concerned, it's a very, very detailed model. And I used some Keith Mark decals to put the Hemi badges on the hood and the Plymouth badges on the hood. By the way, if you can get a hold of Keith and get the decals from him, they're a little pricey, but I'm gonna tell you something, they're worth it. They're good decals, and I plan to order some more from him sooner or later. There's some 69 Roadrunner projects I want to get some more decals for, but anyway, that's what I used. But I'm going to show you the detail of the engine. I did wire this engine, and I also added heater hoses because this model didn't come with heater hoses. And I used the it's got the wiring kit, I believe I got from Lisa Extreme, and also I used Mickey Thompson valve covers. Because I remember Chris mentioning his 69 Charger that he owned with the 383, and it had Mickey Thompson valve cover, so I figured, why not? I had a set that used to come in them Johan Roadrunner kits. I still got a set of two laying around somewhere in my parts box, and I fixed all that up. And the Hemi decal is actually a Frank Caddy decal. And what I done was I put that on there and then sealed it with Future. And a lot of these hand, like this back molding, I guess you want to call it. That's another difference with a Roadrunner. This was not there, but I did use a combination of Sharpie and the Molotov pen. I also put a license plate on. Usually I don't put license plates on things, but this one here I found a Mopar one. But and also the grill. What I done with the grill is that I took and de-chromed it and then sprayed it with flat black to give it that background, and took my Molotov and again a Sharpie and done the detail work. On the GTX, the outer part was chrome, and around the bezels were chrome, but then the inside was like aluminum, or kind of aluminum, the grill inserts, and the GTX was a chrome. So that's how I did that. But all in all, this was it turned out to be a really nice looking kit. And I, after once I got started back on, once I got my body straight, I had virtually no issues with paint stuff with the interior and the underneath side here. Underneath the, I slightly weathered it. Oh, could come off. Slightly weathered it, but that went together great. All the suspension, I did get the movable parts. The front end's or the steering's movable. Like I said, all in all, once I got that body straight, it was downhill as far as that's concerned. Really, I'd recommend this kit. I'm the one that screwed up the paint, so it was just, I painted this so much that I ran out of Christmas red, which I started with. And a lot of the paint jobs, because I goofed them up trying to trim it, like I was showing pictures before. But then I went back and got Model Masters Guards red, and it sprayed on really great. And I put a couple of drops of the Aztec thinner in with it, put it in my Pasha H, sprayed like a champ. I also experimented with put some primer on this car. I used a red Rust-Oleum 2X primer, and I'm still not sure if I want to use primer with these cars. It's just, maybe I just didn't prep it well, because that messed me up one time. just experimenting. But I got another project that I had started a while back, and I used some of that primer, and I'm gonna see what it does there. But anyways, this is for you, Mr. Chris, and just show my appreciation for what you do, for your contributions to the community, and this, like I said, I meant I was gonna finish it because I wanted to do your appreciation. Because, like I said, for what you contribute to this community is, you know, some folks charge. You know what I'm saying? Subscription prices, just some of the stuff that you share, and I want to appreciate it. To let you know, I really appreciate it. One more thought before I go. The hardest thing I had to do to put on this car was this rear view mirror. Usually I put, which I did this time too, my side mirrors, I take some 2-part epoxy and put them on there. It's more durable if you got to handle it. You know, I did the same with this here. What I had to do was wait till it got real tacky and sit there with a pair of tweezers and hold it until it set up enough to turn loose. And I got it turned just a little bit so the driver he adjusted it or whatever to kind of give it a little bit of depth. But that's all for now, and stay tuned. I plan to put out some more videos and maybe some tutorial stuff on how I prep bodies and how I go about getting ready to paint. So as usual, take it easy, and to all you out there, God bless you. I'm out.